It's good seeing the guy that I'm going to be going up against and getting ready to take all the belts from. So I'm pumped and I'm ready to fight.
Daniel Dubois isn't pulling any punches, figuratively or literally. He's come out swinging with bold declarations, warning Oleksandr Usyk that he's locked in, fired up, and ready to snatch every belt on the line. Hungry for redemption and fueled by raw determination, Dubois is making it clear. He's not just here to win, he's here to dominate. There's a burning intensity in his words, a storm brewing that promises a brutal, unforgettable clash. He's not hiding his ambition.
I win. It's plain and simple. I win, I smash his head in, and I go home with all the belts. I can't wait. It's going to be electric.
Either. He wants to smash Usyk's head in and walk away with every title available. But while Dubois ignites the pre-fight buzz with passion and fire, Usyk remains calm, collected, and eerily focused. He's been in this position before, facing off against dangerous men, dismantling giants, and walking out with barely a scratch. While Dubois talks war, Usyk prepares for perfection. That's the true contrast in this matchup. Dubois brings the storm, but Usyk is the calm that dismantles chaos with precision and poise.
Like an absolute machine, Usyk. I think he's going to want to do a real number on Daniel Dubois after not disrespect they showed him.
Behind Dubois is sheer explosive power. That, according to respected boxing analyst Adam Smith, could be the key factor. Smith acknowledges that Dubois' raw strength might be the one element capable of toppling a master technician like Usyk. Still, he's not counting on it. Smith also views Usyk as a relentless machine, sharp, experienced, and incredibly dangerous. In Smith's view, Usyk's unmatched ring IQ and his surgical execution make him the favorite.
In recent months, the guy is an absolutely phenomenal athlete. His training camp is like no other I think I've ever seen.
While Dubois is still finding his true rhythm in the heavyweight division, Usyk has already carved his name into the history books. Smith believes Usyk won't just be fighting to win. He'll be aiming to send a definitive message to the entire division. For him, this fight is more than a rematch. It's a statement. Smith doesn't hold back in praising Usyk's dedication, calling him a phenomenal athlete whose skills have only grown sharper. He highlights the Ukrainians' intense training camps, describing them as unlike anything he's witnessed before. That discipline, that razor-sharp...
This is a chance to make history. 3-time undisputed. Do you remind anyone?
Focus is what sets Usyk apart from the pack. It's what creates the aura of inevitability that surrounds him. Every fight is approached with the same obsessive attention to detail, making Usyk a consistently dominant force in the ring. Usyk's promoter Alex Krasyuk echoes this sentiment. He sees this as a monumental opportunity, one that could make Usyk a 3-time undisputed champion. It's a feat few achieve in the sport, and Krasyuk believes Usyk is more than ready to seize the moment. The stage is set for a seismic showdown. Oleksandr Usyk's pursuit of greatness is being hailed as something almost unimaginable in the modern heavyweight landscape. Promoter Alex Krasyuk believes this isn't just about defending titles.
This is his time to redeem himself against Usyk. This is his time now to show that he's the best, to show the world what he's all about.
It's about cementing a legacy that could elevate Usyk into the pantheon of all-time greats. This fight is about more than just collecting belts. It's about writing history. With a tireless work ethic and relentless determination, Krasyuk is confident that Usyk is on the verge of delivering a career-defining moment, one that could echo through generations. On the other side of the ring, Frank Warren is just as passionate, but for Daniel Dubois. For Warren, this is Dubois' defining moment, a chance at redemption and recognition. He calls it the perfect opportunity for Dubois to silence critics, rise above his past setbacks, and finally take his place among the elite in the heavyweight division. After years of...
Never bet against Usyk. He always finds a way to win. He's gone and boxed Fury and beat him twice. AJ beat him twice. And now he might be to be fighting another Brit and beating him twice.
Dedication and sacrifice, Warren insists it's time for Dubois to show the world what he's truly made of. This isn't just another fight. It's his shot at glory on the grandest stage. Yet, despite Warren's unwavering confidence, the odds still favor Usyk. His experience, tactical brilliance, and proven record make him a daunting opponent. For Dubois, power alone won't be enough. He'll need a flawless strategy and exceptional execution to topple a man who has repeatedly shown he's a step ahead of even the most powerful challengers. Boxing analyst Chris Williams-Smith echoes the sentiment, stating flatly that he would never bet against Usyk. Smith praises the Ukrainian's uncanny ability to adapt and find
a mature individual because he's older and wiser, comes from a completely different background. But Daniel Dubois is growing into himself. This will be one hell of a fight. This will be a proper fight, like all of the Usyk fights have been.
A path to victory regardless of circumstance. He references Usyk's back-to-back wins over Anthony Joshua as proof of his elite status, noting how he outboxed the British star twice with technical mastery. Now, as Usyk prepares to face another British contender in Dubois, Smith believes another dominant performance could further solidify his legacy. For Smith, Usyk isn't just physically talented, he's mentally sharp, always composed, and thrives under pressure. Simon Jordan, known for his unfiltered commentary, adds even more fuel to the fire. He describes Usyk as a seasoned, elite-level operator who embodies championship pedigree. Usyk, in Jordan's eyes, is the product of a background that forges champions, and he wears
perfectly legitimate punch that was not scored by the referee. He chose, for whatever reason, he could have been conned into it by Usyk, which makes it a cheat.
That experience like armor. Still, Jordan doesn't discount Dubois. He believes the young heavyweight is finally growing into his identity as a fighter and is far from a pushover. This isn't going to be a walkover. Jordan promises fans a showdown filled with grit, power, and high-stakes drama. The stage is set. Legacy, pride, and history all hang in the balance. Daniel Dubois is stepping into his prime, and he's ready to shake the very foundations of the heavyweight division. With a reputation built on raw power and a hunger for redemption, this upcoming clash with Oleksandr Usyk promises to be nothing short of seismic. This isn't just another title defense for Usyk. It's shaping up.
Heavy puncher. In both hands carries dynamite. It's just going to be a case of picking his moments, believing in his work, and there are 3 or 4 fundamental things that he must do. And if he does them, he'll have success.
Up to be an all-out war. With Dubois finally coming into his own as a fighter, May 2nd could mark the night he topples the heavyweight king. Fans are expecting a war, a brutal, unforgettable battle that may even surpass Usyk's previous high-profile fights. The anticipation is electric, and the stakes couldn't be higher. As the date approaches, all eyes turn toward the ring where legacy, pride, and power collide. Tensions escalated further when Don Charles didn't hold back in criticizing Usyk's actions during their last meeting. Charles lashed out at the referee, claiming a legitimate punch by Dubois was wrongly dismissed. He went so far as to suggest the decision was influenced by Usyk himself, accusing the Ukrainian champion of using his experience and cunning to manipulate the...
So, we'll fight the winner between Usyk and Daniel Dubois.
Who do you think wins that fight?
Usyk win the first, for sure. But anything can happen, this is boxing.
Situation. According to Charles, this wasn't a simple oversight. It was a calculated act, and it changed the entire course of the fight. His message was blunt. There will be no room for manipulation when Dubois steps into the ring this time. It's going to come down to sheer power and precision. Dubois isn't just coming to compete. He's coming to finish what was started and prove a point that can't be ignored. Dubois' punching power is his most dangerous weapon, and George Fox, his training partner, makes that clear. With hands like dynamite, Dubois has the ability to alter a fight's trajectory in a single moment. But Fox warns that raw power alone isn't the golden ticket. Success will depend on Dubois' ability to remain composed, pick his moments wisely, and follow a disciplined strategy. If he can manage that, if he can blend power with patience, he could upend the entire heavyweight landscape. The game plan isn't optional, it's essential. For Dubois, mastering the basics and staying sharp will be the difference between another missed opportunity and the moment that defines his career. Meanwhile, heavyweight contender Ife Ajagba is watching closely and already plotting his next move. With unwavering confidence, Ajagba has declared that he's setting his sights on the winner of Dubois versus Usyk. For Ajagba, this isn't just about titles, it's about dominance. He's not here to participate, he's here to take over. His self-belief is unshakable, and he's already envisioning himself as the man to beat in the division. Ajagba's hunger to make his mark is matched only by his drive to face the best and prove he belongs among boxing's elite. With fresh blood rising in the heavyweight ranks, Ajagba sees a clear path to glory, and he intends to walk it, starting with whoever emerges victorious on May 2nd. So, the question now turns to you. Who do you think will take the win in this explosive heavyweight showdown? Will Dubois shock the world, or will Usyk continue his reign of dominance? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest updates on this thrilling matchup.